Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and where we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. Woo, boy, oh boy, we got an episode for you guys here today, and I can already tell people are going to start cussing each other out in the comment section. But before we get into it, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. And I know some of y'all like, man, why you keep doing this? I got to do it, man. I got to do it anyway. Let me get into this topic here. So, y'all know, one of the biggest debates in NBA circles from time to time is the whole Michael Jordan versus LeBron James comparisons, right? That seems to be the thing that people always trying to, discuss? Who's better than who? Is LeBron on just, what is it? I believe just last night, if I'm not mistaken, what's his name? Devin Booker, I believe, just came out and said that he thinks LeBron James is the greatest player of all time. So this is a back and forth. We've covered it ad nauseum, like everyone, about all this stuff, right? Good. So while doing some research this morning on various websites, I stumbled upon an article from sportsrush.com. Yes, I stumbled upon that article from sportsrush.com. And when I saw the title, it was absolutely irresistible, right? And basically the title says, NBA Twitter points out drastic differences between LeBron James and Michael Jordan's 0-3 start to their NBA seasons. And let me just say this, we don't control that website. They wrote that. So if y'all told me, he's hating on LeBron again, y'all need to send them an email, because we're not the ones that told him to write that article. So I saw that article and I was like, oh, there's no way we are not going to touch on this topic today. So we definitely got to get into this. The Los Angeles Lakers are in turmoil right now, having started their 2022-2023 NBA campaign on a 3-game losing streak. The franchise has also altered and trimmed its veteran roster from last year in favor of a younger and energetic filled youth, or whatever. The article then continues on. Regardless, the team is yet to figure out their blend, lacking cohesion and chemistry. As such, this is now the 4th occasion that a team involving LeBron James has begun a campaign 0-3. James has missed the postseason every single time this has happened. This will be the 4th time a LeBron James-led team started a season 0-3. He's missed the playoffs every other time. Note, Michael Jordan only started a season 0-3 once, scolded his team, and led them to their first ever championship after that. They never lost 3 games in a row again for the next 8 years. Jesus Lord. Where do we begin with this one right here? Let me tell y'all while I'm cracking up. I can already see people insulting me in the comments. Here go the funny thing. Let me tell you what's going to happen. This video, right? It's going to come out. And in the first, the video's I don't know how, it's probably going to be around 10 minutes, right? And within the first 2 minutes of this video, somebody going to leave a comment. I totally disagree with everything you said in this video. It's nothing but trash. You're going to be like, yo, bro, how you disagree with everything in the video? The video's only been out for 3 minutes. That's what's going on. That goes to show you how much this thing really, really triggers people. First of all, we got to look at this from a leadership standpoint, right? We got to look at it from a leadership standpoint. Here's the fact of the matter. Michael Jordan is what you would consider a disciplinarian, right? He's a no-nonsense type of guy. Y'all saw The Last Dance. He's a no-nonsense type of guy. He's going to be willing to go at his teammates. He's going to call guys out. He's going to make guys uncomfortable. He's going to be willing to have the uncomfortable conversations, all in an effort to win championships. Period. End of story. And in the pursuit of that, in that single-minded focus, Jordan doesn't mind hurting your feelings. He doesn't mind, this guy doesn't like. Jordan, according to everything that I know about him, doesn't seem to care. And in fact, when you question Jordan about it, he said that I guarantee you that a lot of those guys that said I did that to them, a lot of them would basically say that, listen, I appreciate him for doing that. And in fact, if you watch The Last Dance doc, a lot of his teammates ultimately understood where he was coming from, right? So Jordan is just one of these type of guys that's just going to give you a kick in the butt if you need it, right? Now, it goes to another point that Charles Barkley brought up, I believe it was on opening night or the night after, if I'm not mistaken, right? And he was talking about the Lakers. And I think it was after they lost to the Clippers, if I'm not mistaken. Good. And he said, LeBron has to get into Anthony Davis's face and basically call him out. This is not the time to be Mr. Nice Guy. This is not the time to be, oh, I gotta, no. You gotta tell it like it is. And let me tell you something. When you have friends like that, consider yourself lucky. Marco, the co-founder of Dreamerspro. Some of y'all know, most of y'all know him. Marco is exactly like that, right? When we're in college, man, let me tell you, Marco is like, he's one of these people that's very dedicated to fitness and eating healthy and all of this stuff. And Marco is just one of those friends, man. He's not one of these guys that's going to lie to you. You're not going to sit up there and eat a bunch of junk food and you ask him, hey, man, do I look like I put on a little bit of weight? Matter of fact, before you even ask, he's going to tell you. He's like, man, you messing up. You messing up. You don't want to go to the gym? You be like, man, I'm tired of going to the gym. I already went 3. He's like, man, move your new, you know what? Let's go. Like, you messing up. To me, that is friendship. But really, if I sat there and took it personally, oh, he's just always bothering me. No. It's about your health. So you need to take your emotions and ego out of it and understand that this person is pushing you for you to have a healthier life. In the case of Jordan, he may seem harsh, it may seem brazen, but ultimately he was doing it to fulfill the goal of winning a championship. And that is what I think the biggest difference is between LeBron and Jordan. LeBron seems to be a little bit more passive aggressive than Michael. He doesn't really seem to be confrontational. But if you look at Kobe, if you look at Jordan, these type of guys really get in your face, right? And they're going to call you out and, make sure you need to do the right things, right? So to summarize all of this, I just think that NBA fans are understanding that, listen, LeBron, man, you can't sit back and say, listen, our team is losing. We don't have any shooters and there's nothing else I can do. No, that's not enough. You have to figure it out. You got to figure it out. If it means calling people out, you got to do it. Look at Kobe and Powell. Man. Kobe was always getting on Powell, but now Powell appreciates it. Even in the Olympics. People were like, oh, when he told them that he was going to run through Powell's chest, and like, ain't no way you're going to do that to your teammate. That's a moment for you guys. That's a moment to show you the difference between the mentality of a Jordan and a Kobe versus a LeBron or somebody else. I'm not dissing LeBron, but there is a difference. Kobe was willing to make an example of his own teammate to show his current team that I am that damn serious about winning. I don't care if me and Pau Gasol are friends. I don't care I consider him my brother. It doesn't matter because right now we're in the heat of competition. If you relate that to LeBron and AD, it doesn't matter that you and I are friends. It doesn't really matter. What matters is, man, we got to right the ship. You're 29, 30 years old. Why am I the one taking on all the scoring, the burden of this team? What are you doing out here? You're young enough. Get your energy up. You don't want to play center. Why don't you want to play center? Get your butt down there and do whatever it takes for us to win. You can't be passive about it. You can't be passive aggressive about leadership. You just can't. Otherwise, you're not really a leader. You got to be willing to say what needs to be said if you are the leader. And I think that is what this article is alluding to. And really, for the people that are going to disagree with me, you're not really arguing with me. That's why a lot of people disagree. You can't disagree with me. You got to disagree with what happened, the evidence. You don't disagree with me. Don't argue what I said. Argue what transpired. So to me, I think the article brings up some good points. I know obviously it's going to piss a lot of people off. I don't really care about that, right? It's sports. We got to give different views. So these are my thoughts and opinions on this. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. And we catch y'all on the next one.